Islam's holistic approach to health includes treating our bodies with respect and nourishing them with, not only faith, but also with lawful, nutritious food. A major part of living life according to the Creator's instructions is implementing a suitable diet. Choosing wholesome food and avoiding the unwholesome is essential to good health.
أيها الناس كلوا مما في الأرض حلالا طيبا يا أيها الذين آمنوا كلوا من طيبات ما رزقناكم واشكروا لله إن كنتم إياه تعبدون.
Have you ever wondered how food is processed in our body?
In digestion, food is changed by the organs into a soluble form to be absorbed by the body. Food in the mouth is mixed with saliva. Saliva begins to dissolve the food as the teeth grind and cut it. Food is forced back into the throat, pharynx, by the tongue. Food in the pharynx stimulates the swallowing reflex. The larynx is pulled upward to meet the epiglottis and seal off the trachea. Food goes from the pharynx to the esophagus. Food moves down the esophagus by peristalsis. The peristaltic wave reaches the esophageal sphincter, and food enters the stomach. The unique muscular structure of the stomach breaks up the food into small pieces called chyme. Chyme exits through the pyloric sphincter into the duodenum of the small intestine. The major portion of absorption and digestion occurs in the small intestine. The mucosa secrete enzymes that supplement the digestive enzymes of the pancreas and liver. This completes the chemical process of digestion. The walls are covered with villi where nutrient absorption takes place. The structure of each villus contains a capillary and lacteal to pick up the digested nutrients. The nutrients are now transported by the blood to all the cells of the body. The undigested food reaches the ileocecal valve and enters the large intestine or colon. The colon absorbs water, manufactures vitamins, produces mucus, and forms and expels feces. Mass peristalsis pushes the feces into the rectum, which stimulates the defecation reflex.
But there are a lot of questions that can arise about our diet and digestive system, based on Islamic perspective. Have you ever wondered why Islam prohibits us from eating pork? This is the stomach of a pork eater. It has been parasitized by tapeworms, namely Teniasolium. Teniasolium inhibits small intestines for a very long time. If it enters the brain, it can cause memory loss. If it enters the heart, it can cause heart attack. If it enters the eye, it can cause blindness and can damage all of your organs.
إنما حرم عليكم الميتة والدم ولحم الخنزير وما أهل به لغير الله.
Then, why we cannot eat too much? Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, has taught us that we should fill our stomach with 1/3 of food, 1/3 of drink, 1/3 of breath. The stomach has ruhi that will expand when there is food digested in the stomach. If the content in the stomach is overload, the stomach will expand more and become larger. That body needs to adapt to the expanding of the stomach. What about the sunnah of licking fingers after eating? Some people, especially Westerns, think licking fingers after eating is kind of disgusting and dirty. Do you think so? No. Jaffar, may Allah be pleased with him, reported, Messenger of Allah, peace be upon him, commanded the licking of fingers and the gleaning of the dish, saying you do not know in which portion the blessing lies. Scientific research has proven there is an enzyme at our fingers that can help in digestion.
Islam have provided Muslim with guidance and prohibition that should be followed by every Muslim. Why?
Our Prophet has mentioned the case of the man who, having journeyed far, is disheveled and dusty, and who stretches out his hands to the sky, saying, O Lord, O Lord. While his food wasn't lawful, his drink wasn't lawful, his clothing wasn't lawful, and he is nourished with unlawful things, so how can he be answered? Raudhah Muslim.
We should hear about moral and care in choosing our diet, because this factor is very important for us to be a successful and productive believer.